Welcome back. Sorry I haven't made a video tutorial in quite a while. I had honestly exhausted most of my knowledge of the game, at least that which I could pass on to somebody else in a helpful manner. But until real recently, I've started the hub plot, and necessity is the mother of invention, or getting somebody off of their lazy rear end and forcing me to learn how to do something. So I, for the first time, learned how to use a tractor beam. I've never bothered before now, so since I figured that it was kind of a pain to learn just from reading on the forums, at least in my case, and I would have greatly benefited from just seeing somebody do this, and I couldn't really find anything out there, I figured I would tack this on to the video tutorial series. This is going to be a little bit of a hack job video editing wise. I'm just going to cut out pieces of my last Let's Play, and this is really for those who don't follow the Let's Play, but they come here for the video tutorial. So hope that explains a little bit about why this video may seem a little bit out of sync as far as the order of some things I say or whatever, but the gist of it is there, and I think it'll be really helpful. So just a couple of things, and I might be wrong on some of this because, like I said, I just did this successfully for the first time. Now, while the tractor beam is compatible with a whole host of ships, I had a Mercury before, and it would mount in the ship, but it would go into a turret, and I simply could not get it to work because you have to fire turrets by giving them turret commands. Now, if somebody wants to elaborate on that, I'll go back and readdress this, but if you can get in a ship where you can control, in other words, get in I guess a different seat of the ship. Somebody was explaining on the forums, like this Spring Blossom, I think I said that right. You can change seats and actually control one of the turrets, I believe. But either way, the way I got this to work was to get into an M6. I'm currently flying a Skiron, and you're able to place the tractor beam in a main laser bay, which makes this so much easier. So once it's there, then the rest of this is fairly easy, especially once you see this. So, okay, that's a little bit of background about this tutorial. I'm going to cut over to a portion of the Let's Play and let you follow through with me moving a new silicon mine. Oh, one more note. You can't move asteroids by themselves. Like if you're getting ready to build a complex and you want to put a bunch of, say, ore asteroids together in a group so that you can build your mines and your complex around them, you have to put the ore mines on them first. So you have to move a player-owned object or station. So if you want a silicon mine or a ore mine moved with your tractor beam, you need to build the mine on the rock first. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and cut over to the portion of the Let's Play and let you watch the rest. I'm here. Let's go ahead and fix the weapons bank. I'm just going to install this on bank 1. There's my tractor beam.
Tractor beam installed.
Switch over to bank 2 and add weapon 1 to group 2. Okay, so now we have our tractor beam lined up, which if you pull up information on it, you'll see that it has a range of 2K, and this is where it gets a little confusing. The station says, now I've got this silicon mine targeted, but you'll notice that the targeting box is around the actual docking port of the mine itself, and it also says I'm 3.92K away. Now that's misleading. The beam does have a 2K range, but you only have to be 2K away from this portion of the entire mine. But the distance that shows up under your targeting reticule shows the actual asteroid itself, which is further away. So it's really confusing. So basically what I'll do is I'll get close enough to this, and that's probably close enough. We'll check it. And then you just press fire one time and let go, and either the beam will lock on or it won't. Okay, so I'm within range. I pressed fire once, let it go quickly, and now you see I have this green beam that's locked on. I can steer my ship and it will stay locked on. And now as long as I don't move over 80 meters per second, that beam will stay locked. I'm going to be safe because I haven't experimented much with this and just keep it a good bit below 80. So I'm going to turn around. I'm pretty sure if you just use the sector map and double click, it's going to max your speed. Well, why not? Let's just figure this out together. I'm going to experiment now. Let's double click going towards my station and see what happens here. That will certainly put me in the right direction. I'm going to keep an eye on my speed and stop it if it goes too fast, but it looks like...
Autopilot off.
Oh, wait a minute. Alright, well there you have it. I think... Let's go ahead and use SATA, which you can do while you're beamed. I can still see my beam there. There it goes. So I stand informed, I guess. Yeah, you can double click on the sector map, and it won't go past 80 meters per second, which is the maximum. You can see the beam is still locked on there. Let's change views again. There we go, camera view. So I'm locked on, I'm moving at 80 meters per second, and I am towing this bad boy. So if we go to the sector map, let's change views so that's not obscuring the view so badly. There we go. If we go to the sector map and hit SATA, you'll see that it is following closely behind. So there you have it. I hope that helps some people figure out how to use this darn tractor beam. I know it took me quite a while to figure it out, namely starting with the right ship and range and all that. But so I'm going to take some time here, probably not capture all of this on video. I'm just going to get it into the vicinity of my station, try to get it in the general area I want it to be, and then I'll be back. Okay, made it safely to the complex, and the silicon mine is still safely in tow. Now this is the first time I've done this, so I'm kind of verifying a couple of theories at the same time while capturing this, so I hope it works out. But as always, you can zoom in the sector map and turn on the 3D view or the satellite view, get a good image of what you're doing. Flip the plane with the insert key just like you're building a factory, so you can see that I'm not colliding and I'm fairly close. I'm going to give that a try. I can always tow it again if that doesn't work. Okay. So I still have the tractor beam enabled. And remember, I said when you fire this thing the first time, you fire once and let go. If you hold on, it releases it. So that's how you release it now. Just fire one more time. Actually, let's fire not at the target. There we go. Okay, so now it's released. And let's try to connect it up and see what happens. Go to the Mammoth, drop a complex construction kit, mine, complex hub. So that looks like a good connection. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a pretty good start. So let's check out the hub real quick. You can see both chip plants are connected. Silicon mine is connected, number 1. So about 48 chip plants to go, and a few more silicon mines and bakeries and etc., etc. Well, there you have it. I hope that helps. I'm probably going to go ahead and tow the second silicon mine over in this vicinity, and as money permits, start adding stations to this.